Hello everyone, welcome to round 2 of our Ashe positioning training in the Diamond 2. Now we have so far an Anna and a Cassidy on a Zamor. Now Zamor I voted myself because it is a somewhat shorter range map. Where it's a little bit harder to find correct position. Now this map is probably the best of the 3 Zamor maps available. But we're gonna do our best on all maps. Now again, we want to have somewhat short range, long range split with a Cassidy. We want to be roughly in the line of sight to where our Diva wants to attack. We want to be roughly around our Anna or Zen to maybe protect them with our coach or dynamite with our pressure. So let's see which lane opens up for us to do. Now typically I prefer to go here left at the start, and usually everyone does. So quite often I will be stuck with the same lane as a Cassie at the start. We have a Reaper on the left side. And we're just gonna stay here, back here and snipe now. Now we have somewhat of a crossfire with our Cassidy going, but our tank is already demagged. So they have to reload. We'll just grind out, kite back. Not a grind, but kite. Again, it shouldn't be up in here, that should be fine. And now we were gonna push the choke from the left side. And specifically from the left side low ground. Now we can take a peek through here. Reaper's on the deep left. We react to the Diva pushing us right away. It's bad for our rangeless room, so we try to avoid it and take space on the outside here. We can dynamite only the roughly the area above Diva, so our dynamite doesn't get eaten. Right away from Reaper. Try to move the Genji, but miss him. Shooting into Genji's deflect is not optimal. Burning the enemy Anna is, because that might reduce your healing. No. Now burning the Genji might help us go through the choke, even though if he doesn't die. Our tank swaps to a Sigma, okay.
My ultimate is ready.
I don't
Get
take
in there and
kindly
I
to
will
be
So we have a kill on the Genji. We got just gonna run back to front in again. We do not choose a different angle here now. And now we try to split a little bit away from this ult. And just contest this space here. I hope the dynamite would still reach the Reaper. Now this room is awkward hold against Reaper, so we choose the angle further back. So he has to walk a little bit to get to us. We forced him down, which is good enough for now, and now we can swap sides. So we have longer range against him. Ideally we would take this high ground on the enemy half of the round about. Dynamite buffs the Diva if we can. Shoot the Genji if we hit him, we do not. Now we have to fight off the Reaper to some degree. That being said, I'm gonna bob this because I'm somewhat stuck behind the enemy team. As long as I'm with Bob, I'm somewhat safe. But of course only if not the entire team just runs into Bob with Matrix. Which I hope my team of course gonna prevent from happening.
Hell's got no claim on me.
So my team just got run over while I was watching the Reaper. That was a little bit slow to fall back there. But I do not think it's a bad thing. Try dynamite. Ideally I would dynamite the Genji every single time, but so far I have been forced to play against the Reaper, because chasing me on my angle. Now here of course we have just missing shots, which is not ideal. If you aim through Matrix, still aim for heads. You don't never know when it lands. Now I would hope someone else could touch like Lucio, it would be very helpful. Try to touch. I'm not sure if it worked, but maybe helps our Tracer out a little bit. So yeah, this was out of the 3 the best map for us so far. And we absolutely could not get anything done. Let's go.
Score 0-1.
Not ready to ride into the sun.
Now, accuracy is absolutely in the dumpster with 31.7. But that, of course, is also to a big degree because we're shooting only targets that are actually hard to hit. So we are fighting for our angles, and we kinda pushing a little bit far forward and make it kinda easy for the Reaper or the Genji to get close to us. That being said, we did not really overpush it in the sense that we died. It just overpushed in the sense that we were useless ourselves. And this might be solved with just better aim. Because I had plenty of shots onto Reaper, onto Genji, onto D.Va when they attacked.
1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Don't be down. We still got this.
So I think the range and stuff is somewhat okay. I just think I would like a bit more of an angle between the D.Va Matrix and for my Dynamite. Now they have a Hanzo, which changes everything.
Enemy turret ahead.
So we hold the outer lane here so we can check on all 3 lanes here. Because we honestly do not see anything attacking. Now, Hanzo's soldiers, they both changed to a long range composition. Only the tanks state something's on the top left or bottom left. But we want to kind of walk up to our Sigma so he doesn't feed for free the entire time. Staying line of sight to Anna. National Recall is huge. I'm getting pushed by D.Va again. So we have to give up space. Finally hit something. Now Dynamite into reload is not ideal. Because usually I would like to Dynamite into a follow-up shot. So if I Dynamite then reload, of course I have the Dynamite pressure. The Dynamite was quite good actually, I think. Might be one of the rare Dynamites that are good.
Now to show 'em that I mean business.
But without follow-up shots, of course, they can still do stuff. Now in this case, the D.Va pushed solo into me again. It does something that you cannot do too much about. You're not supposed to be one versus tank. As long as it's reasonably uncomfortable for D.Va to go into our entire team, it's good enough in this case. Now I'm gonna take the double shot perk, even though I'm not hitting anything, even though I'm fighting against Tracer. For training purposes, I think the Dynamite generally would be stronger here. Burning the flanker as always, in this case the Tracer. We're gonna take the top left corner. So when our team gets pushed, we do not get pushed all in the same direction, but we have some crossfire going on. I think D.Va in the back behind the Matrix is good enough. And we keep holding this angle for Anna, for Cass. Like we didn't know it would be a Cassidy. Burns the Anna. So it doesn't like to push, and now we have to get out. We just bopped the point because 99%. And that should be good enough. I would have wished I would have kept my coach gun here somehow for the Iliari. Would have been funny. But I used it for something else. And the burned Anna just came late to the point. Finally arrived. But in the end it kind of worked out. Like we burned the Anna so she's far back. Couldn't sleep. Then we could bop the point. So again, while we took a lot of pressure here, like from the Iliari, like from the D.Va flying to our face the entire game, we kind of still made something done. And that is always an addition to the game that is not in the stats. So if you look at stats only, you do not really filter on how it's going. So if you get pushed by D.Va a lot, you are supposed to have lower stats, but at the same time, of course, you are supposed to take countermeasures to still be as effective as possible for that situation.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ideally, I would like to have higher damage, but that is because my dynamites are landing in the D.Va Matrix. And that is, of course, also partially because of my angle. So I would like to have a better angle. But it's just... yeah. But just because of Matrix, my dynamites do not land. It has absolutely nothing to do with my lack of skill. Bad movement and bad flick on the Iliari, just panic for no reason. I had time to aim and just didn't. I just hide here and hope my supports turn on the camera, which sometimes happens. Because frankly, I do not need to push this. I'm already winning. Like, I could do more. But you know, I don't have to risk dying. It's just not worth it. As long as they're actually shooting my way, she's doing the same amount of pressure as I do. If I just don't shoot back, she's also not doing anything. But it's fine. Really. Yeah, no idea what I'm doing. We keep this general position so we can keep tap on both, on all lanes. So Ashe is on the right side. Use my dynamite too early. So they have to push into us, so I do not chase here. Even though chasing would help the tracer out quite a bit, I think. We blind dynamite, adjust the entrance. I do not expect much value from the dynamite. But it's all just a little bit of mental pressure, probably. Man, these people are hurting. Nearly got hit by the Ashe. For my supports found me. Just aim, calm down, breathe and aim. It's a simple shot. Oh man. Yeah, this is my aim. Like, everyone in this lobby can aim better than me. Not gonna lie. Alright, let's hold our position. It's comfy. Back here. Like, I like this a little bit more than this because it just gives you more option with angles. Like, you can shoot like down here, like you abuse the stairs, go up and do like this. And also, of course, like look across, look into main. Like, you know, if you don't know what the enemies are gonna do, it gives you a lot most options, I think. Usually I wouldn't advise to jump shoot, but because I'm kinda in control over my angles, kinda works out in this case. I want to dodge the orb.
Over there.
Like, you're somewhat pushed down here. I'm not dealing a lot of pressure. Like, they have to touch. Ooh, time. We sent a boss bar cross, so if someone wants to hack Bob, she has to peek me for sure. And we can interrupt. And you have a free win. GG. Thank you everyone for watching. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And hope we'll see you next time. Bye bye.